Hi, welcome to our channel at WeAreOcampo. If you're new here, please subscribe and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at WeAreOcampo. Hello everyone. Happy Saturday to you, December 2nd, 2023. It's the season to be jolly, almost end of the year, and just keeping updated here at WeAreOcampo. We love having you. And of course, we are having our Saturday live. Usually we have it Wellness Friday. Wellness Friday. Yes, I can see two people joining us. Welcome. How are you doing? Let us know what's going on with you and what's the update. Tomorrow, of course, we're gonna have our Sunday live, which we do every day. But right now, what we're talking about is wellness. Health is wealth. So that's why we're excited to give an update to everyone. As you go about your business, you have to also pause and think about your health. Lenora Carabas, good morning. Good morning to you too, Sister Lenora. Yes, as you can see, I'm by my lonesome. Reverend Liz is just here in the house as well. She's doing fine, just attending to the kids, as you know. Sandy from Texas saying hello. Sandy from Dallas. Good evening to all of you. How you're doing? So we failed to do our Wellness Friday yesterday. So we're doing that today. Watching you from Jamaica. Blessings to you, my favorite couple. Thank you so much. And yes, that's what we want to talk about today. Health is wealth. How we can go and be strong in the Lord and with our health as well. Praise the Lord, Pastor. Oh, hello from Illinois. That's Sister Sharon Jones. Hello to you too. Carlene Thompson saying good morning from Jamaica. Good morning. How are you all doing? And another day to praise the Lord. And yes, anyway, today is we're talking about, so we have someone from Nairobi, that's Faith Wavinya Justice. Good evening, watching from Nairobi, Kenya. Yes, I think I still remember how to greet in Kikamba when that way, something like that. Yes, we're missing Kenya. So let me get right to it today. Let's talk about health. Since this is also interactive, you can go ahead and say your 2 cents about health on a healthy lifestyle, especially nowadays. Of course, knowledge is abounding everywhere. We have come across a lot of information. All of us, it's easily accessible on how to be healthy. And many of these things, of course, we get it from our parents as well. On, you eat right, eat your vegetables, exercise, don't stress. And of course, for us believers, we can lay it all at the feet of Jesus so that our stress is removed right away. We have that advantage. And yes, healthy lifestyle and just healthy environment, air, yes. Faith Wavinya Justice, Watindata. Yes, Watindata. All right, we have somebody from Angola saying that's favored. Yes. So today, that's what we're talking about, all about health. And of course, we're going to mention later the Itera Care device. If you've been here the past week and even the other week, we've already brought it up here in the channel. But it's just one thing. Health is a spectrum. I want to say a spectrum of so many things. You can be eating right, but if you're not sleeping 8 hours or 7 hours or 6 hours uninterrupted, then your health is going to take a hit. You can be sleeping well and eating right, but if you're not moving your body, they say at least 30 minutes a day, intense movement, then it's also gonna take a toll on your health. Or you can do all these three things, sleeping, eating well, and exercising, but you're full of stress, so it's also gonna take a toll on your body. As well as water, so a lot of things go into health factors as well, even communicating, social interaction. So this life is good. We get to interact with each other. Of course, it's digitally, but I think it's different when it's live. You get to interact with people in real time, not just watching on the screen. Of course, too much screen time is also not good, especially for children like 7 and below, even the adolescent. But for us, of course, adults, sometimes it's part of our job, and sometimes it's part of our ministry or studies, like when you're hearing the word or hearing praise and worship. But yeah, screen time, it also has an impact on health. So there are many components in health. And of course, I'm going to bring up one component, which is the iTerra Care device, terahertz. So yes, you can get it. Yes, it's for sale. And at the same time, we just don't want to, sell things here, but we want to emphasize the health and wellness, because we believe that a healthy body is the best experience that you can use your time on earth, which is limited. You want to be strong for your work. You want to be strong to enjoy your life for yourself, for your kids, and even in ministry. It's very difficult to be in ministry and you are bedridden. Of course, it is possible. You remember this powerful testimony of this worship leader. I forget the name of that worship leader. Not John Piper. Yeah, Bob Sorge was a very talented, gifted, anointed, powerful worship leader. Great singer. And then he lost his voice. Can you imagine a singer losing his voice? If you've not heard of him, go Google him, Bob Sorge. Can you imagine, with his faith in God and the way God's mercy still came to him in those dark times, he was able even to see another dimension of life and of course of God that he didn't see before he lost his voice. So of course, that's another experience, and he wrote great books about that. So yes, at the same time, you can imagine health emergencies really affect you, even if you're serving God. If you're serving God and you are, you get into that decline of health. So it's important to keep in mind what are those things that are impacting our health. We already mentioned them. Of course, diet, food. It's everywhere now. Before, it used to be the first world disease. It's only the first world countries getting all these diseases. Now it's with us everywhere. Third world, second world. I don't know if there's second world. Even in provinces, in far-flung places, you hear they've got the diseases. If it is diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, stroke, all kinds of things are already there. It's because, of course, the world is more interconnected. So you have the oil, the very cooking oil that we use. Do you know it affects our health? And most of the time negatively affects our health, because of that's the widely available. So you have to even inspect the kind of oil that you're using. But then again, if you go through extreme, you can be extreme. At the end of the day, it's also having faith in God. But those two are a balance. I know even some pastors who say, no, everything is okay as long as you give thanks to it. It's okay, the food is blessed. I want to remind us that God is also the creator of the world. So he gave principles in the world, right? Like, what are the principles that we know? What you sow, you shall reap. He also gave us the principle of being a good steward. So our body is also given to us, and we have to be good stewards of it. And that is where health is coming in. So yeah, let's talk about health. All right, let me read some chat. But what I'm here reading is anniversary greetings. Arlene Charles is saying happy anniversary to you both. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. That's the good thing about having a family on YouTube. You are our YouTube family. We get a lot of greetings, and they really warm our hearts, because we know it's a real person behind the comment, behind the screen. So we thank you, we cherish you, and we thank God for you. All right, God gave us wisdom. Private person says, yes, God gave us wisdom, and even especially to health. Of course, for example, in the side of medicines, the doctors, they are there. They have a role to play, although their training, of course, is from a medical point of view, especially Western medicine. Even this viewpoint is already coming in the internet. You're gonna find a lot of things, especially from those coming from the Ayurvedic, all natural remedy or Oriental medicine. So they have a lot of counterweight or options, alternatives to medical interventions. Of course, when you need surgery, you want the best doctor. Of course, when you need like a serious medical intervention, you need to go to the hospital. At the same time, when it's your general health, there's a lot of things that the medical doctors don't really take into account, like lifestyle changes. More anniversary greetings. So I think this live is fast becoming an anniversary chat. I had intended this to be a wellness live, but thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Let me read some comments here. Gubogbo Swagger saying, Hola, a happy anniversary with love from Abuja, Nigeria. Oh, thank you so much. Sylvia Williamson says, God bless you both and your families in Jesus Christ's name and happy anniversary. Thank you to you, Sylvia. Joy78, good noon po, watching from Athens, Greece. Oh, Kabayan, how is Greece? Is it hot there or cold? PH Resident 2021, happy anniversary to our favorite family in YouTube. Oh, thank you. There's a lot of families in YouTube, so that comment I don't take for granted. Phyllis Turner, and if you read in Leviticus and Deuteronomy, it tells you what you should not eat. Some things are scavengers and put here to clean up the earth, and people think as long as you pray over it, it's okay. That's another point. That's a good point, Sister Phyllis. Yes, because God is the one who created. Of course, we're no longer bound in the law. We're not preaching the law, by the way. We have Galatians. We have the end of the law. We are now following the law of Christ. So, in the law, in Leviticus, you can't even eat cheeseburger because it's cheese, dairy, and meat. And you can't wear clothes now that's mixed in linen and wool, right? Of course, now it's allowed and all of that. That being said, we need to understand, we need to be students of the Old Testament and recognizing the wisdom that God instructed his people. And one of it are those scavengers that you're talking about. Scavengers, like the things like selfish and all of that. So all of these things, especially now with our oceans polluted, they're finding microplastics. Can you imagine plastics inside the seafood that we're eating, consuming, and even in the other meats that we have? So really, wherever you go, it will take an investment, an active investment on each one's part to remain healthy. All right? So we have another one, Satsune Vlog saying, hey. So we're talking about health. This is a health live. Yes, I'm by myself. Reverend Liz is just in the house with the kids. They're a bit going to bed late. They're not sleepy because they overslept during the afternoon. So she's there with them. But anyway, we've already mentioned iTerra Care. That's what we're featuring. Of course, there's 1,000 things out there that will increase your health. This is the one that we're bringing to you because it's a new technology. iTerra Care. It's using terahertz frequency. So what is terahertz? By the way, thank you so much to everyone who purchased from us in the last 2 weeks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now we have several who made the purchase and we have not reached you yet. Please do write us at LizScribe. Please send a screenshot of your order or the purchase, or just tell us, hey, Reverend Saul, I made a purchase. I haven't received it yet. The others have already received. And they emailed us and they said they will give it a try. And for those of you who have purchased and you have not heard, please email us at lizcribe@gmail.com. That's LIZCRIBE@gmail.com. You've ordered, we have several. We have like 3 people who, one is Sister Mary Carbo G. Please go ahead and send us your email. Send us an email and tell us that it was you who ordered. All right. So how do you receive and at what cost? Oh, it's very easy. You just click on the link. Click on the link and put in the amount. The amount is $420. US dollars, 420 US dollars, except for the US, which is 380. So you just put in there the amount, click on the link and put in 420. That's the amount US. And then of course, please put in the remarks, put in your name and your email. That's why now I'm shouting out to the 3 people. Actually, they're just 2. Because one is Sister Mary, who didn't put their name or their contact information because we need all that to ship it to you. So yes, it's 420 US dollars. You'll say, oh, that's too expensive. Yes, it's expensive if you think of it as a cost. But when you think of it as an investment to your health, then it will help you even more. Our goal is to have every household, of course, every household under the banner of Jesus. At the same time, we want every household to have at least one iTerra Care device, because I'm telling you, the reviews and just this week, Reverend Liz, it's anniversary celebration. She ate something. I don't know what something she ate, because for me, I was fine. She must have eaten something else, and so she ate it. Later on, she got so bloated and she couldn't do anything. Excuse me if you're eating, I'm sorry to say this. She goes to the bathroom, nothing's happening. Nothing, and then her stomach starts paining. Of course, she was praying for it, but she was just in pain. And then I kept asking her, but what did you eat? Oh, yeah, I didn't eat it with you. So she had gone ahead, because that time I skipped lunch, but she went ahead and ate. Oh, it's okay. So we were wondering whether it was the oil or whatever it was. Look out behind you. Truck inspired. What is behind me? Is that a joke? Trucky inspired. Look out behind you. I don't know what you're talking about. Trucking inspired. Behind me. Are you pulling a prank? Anyway, let me continue with my story. This just happened this week. Actually, just yesterday. And so Reverend Liz just, after, of course, praying, got the iTerra Care, and she just blew it. Let me plug it in. So it's simple plug and play. It's a simple plug and play. Anyone can use it. Even children can use it. Easy to operate. You don't need to be a medical practitioner. You just plug it in. All right. That's how it works. Plug and play. And she blows it. So she was blowing her on her stomach for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes even. And as soon as she blew, she went back to the bathroom, and it was sorted out. And she felt relieved throughout the day. And she had been in pain for like a whole day. So what it does, because it emits in the terahertz frequency. What is terahertz? Well, it is the frequency between microwave and infrared. Oh, microwave is dangerous, right? Yeah, it's potentially dangerous. Of course, it's used for warming food, but it's not microwave, it's not infrared. It's between those bands. It's between 300 to 3,000 microns. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know what microns, but at the same time, it is the exact frequency of our cells. So when it's blowing on our body, or anybody's body, even the animals, it's rejuvenating the cells. So it's the cells that is flushing out the toxins, and then they're getting that energy. So it's promoting circulation with your body, with your blood and blood flow and balance and detoxification and invigorating. And it also uses scalar energy, SCALAR. This technology are given to us by God. Like I always say, you're using internet or you're sending an SMS, a text message through your phone. You don't see how it goes from your phone through the airwaves, right? In those frequency. But it works, and it's helping save lives. But for this one now, this terahertz, it has a crystal inside. So for those who have received yours already, be careful, don't drop it. Because once that crystal inside is broken, then it's just like any other hair blower. Yes. So once you have that, The most important thing is, first of all, to charge your water. What do you mean charge my water? Well, you get water, put it in a glass jar, not plastic or metal, just a glass jar, a mason jar. And then you blow your eye care device in the water for 2 minutes or even 5 minutes, and then you drink that water. Why? What's so special? Because the terahertz is rearranging the water from becoming a dead water or just an invigorated water. It will rearrange its structures. And so once it's rearranged, the blood flow through your cells of that water after it's been charged will be so optimum and efficient. You can actually take it if you have access to a laboratory. You can take it under the microscope, take just the normal drinking water that you're drinking and look at it. Take note of the structure, and then once you get another sample of the same water and you charge it just 2 minutes with the ITeraCare water, you will notice that the structure of the water, the form will change. All right? So we have so much testimonies here, and I'm going to read. I've already given you our testimony from the ITeraCare. And again, a disclaimer, this is not a medical product. We're not saying like just diagnose yourself, this will cure it. No, definitely not. This is not a medical device. You don't even need to be a medical doctor to operate this, because if this were a medical device, then you need a medical license. You need to be board certified before you operate. No, this is just a home product. You just plug it and play it. Anyone can operate. It is safe to use. It's safe to use. It doesn't emit any harmful product frequency. It's been tested already. It has all the certifications that you can ask for, and even tested by the top scientists, even in laboratory. We have all of that. The company has all of that, of course, certifications, because this is sold all over the world, in the US, in Europe, where they're very strict, especially Europe. Europe is so strict. They're even stricter than the US FDA, and it's already there in all the nations of Europe. It's in Asia, it's in Africa, it's everywhere. So that's why it's helped a lot of people. And like I said, for me, it took us like 2 years of using this before we even have the courage to share it, because we're on YouTube. People can say, hey, like one person was already saying there today. I was reading one comment, these guys are scammers, don't follow them and all of that. So they're people. So, and plus we want to protect our name. Now, after we saw that it really helped us, it helped our children, it helped our son, it helped our daughter, it helped me, it helped Reverend Liz, it helped her mom, it helped my dad, it helped my uncle, my sister, and everybody who uses it has just been helped. So we're sharing the good news. We're sharing the good news of how it has helped us. If it will save you a couple of trips to the hospital, because prevention is always better than cure. Prevention is always better than cure. We've had so many testimonies. I think I'll go to that part now. You better hear it from the horse's mouth. All right. I've done this before in my previous health lives. There's this group of all the people who's bought this, and they've had their wonderful experience. This group is already 100,000 group, and it's only testimonials. This Facebook page is not even to sell anything. It's just to share what happened. Okay, so this one, her name, and it's okay to share because they write here that you can share. All right, here you go. So this person is called Anahata Holly Hallowell. Parkinson's. Her dad came to visit for Thanksgiving. He's almost 70. He's got Parkinson's, not the shaking kind, the immobile one. After using the ITeraCare on him, are you reading it? After using the TerraCare on him just a few days, 10 minutes each, we were at my daughter's soccer practice and the ball got away from them. They were off to the next ball and the other lay at the one side of the field. Suddenly, my dad got out of his chair and sprinted to the ball, kicks it, and then runs back to the chair. Wow, I have not seen him move like this in years. Incredible what the TerraCare can do. So this is a testimony by Anahata Holly Hallwell. So these are real people behind there, and it's not even a group for selling, it's just how this TerraCare has helped them. And again, each body is different. We're not saying or claiming that if you get this, whatever disease you have, it will be cured. No. First of all, we believe in Jesus. Jesus is the healer. We just have these things that we receive as a blessing that can help us. And each body is different and it will respond differently. But one thing is for sure, it will help your body. It will help you. And you will, how will it help you specifically? You will be the one to see it. And then hopefully you'll be part of these people who's giving their testimony. Okay, all right. Here another testimonial. I knew something had happened. I just got my device last week, Tuesday. I heard that you can use it on your face, so I did. I wanted to see how well it works on the skin. I did every day except twice, mainly before I went to bed. When I got out of I woke up this morning, I had to put the chicken in the slow cooker. I got on a computer for a few minutes, put on my glasses. I couldn't believe how blurry they were. Thinking they were dirty, I cleaned them. Still blurry, cleaned them again. I looked at the computer without the glasses and I couldn't believe it. Everything was crystal clear. Even the tiny print on the lotion was clear. This explains why my contacts were starting not to be clear last week. I go to the eye doctor July 20th to get an eye exam. This will be interesting. I'm so excited. So somebody who's had maybe just a mild case of astigmatism, just using the TerraCare, according to him, it has improved his vision. So no need to rely on that. Of course, again, Jesus is the healer. We're not in any way putting our faith in this. This is just a medical device. But once it helps, now that we'll see if it helps somehow. Even water helps. Like if you don't drink water, you die. And yet we know it is God who sustains life. All right. So many. There's someone who, these are all vision related. Here. Okay. All right. So this one, Deborah Loshbro. I don't know if you're reading it. Deborah Loshbro. Okay. It says, I have an 86-year-old friend. I love her, but she is hard to be around. Her negative. She has polymyalgia, arthritis, and more. Her leg pain is the worst. I learned before that a lot of it is coming from the sacral area. I tested to see, to use the TerraCare first session, 11 and 12 minutes on low setting. I did 1 minute each hand, feet, knees, legs, top of the head, eyes, 2 minutes on the lower back. The level of her pain is so intense and she's so negative, and she only did 12 minutes. I didn't think about it, but she didn't really drink any water. She stood up slowly and I asked if there was tiny improvement at all. She said while her legs were stiff from the arthritis, the pain was gone, completely gone. It's an absolute miracle. She has had a pain-free day for the first time in decades. I, for one, am so grateful. So her friend, who was so negative, in a decade, 10 years, this was the first day in her life that her pain from the arthritis was gone. And I can relate to this because, as I told you, Reverend Liz unfortunately was diagnosed with arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis in Nairobi. And she was in so much pain in one of her legs. And before that time, we hadn't really preferred to use the TerraCare device. Of course, we prayed for it. That's the number one thing we do. And when we say we pray, we really pray. We fast, we pray, we really do those things. And we know it's God who sent us this. And so we used it just 10 minutes. In her case, it was 50%. 50% of her pain left. So I can relate to what this lady is saying. that the pain for the arthritis left. Yes, the arthritis is still there, and as time goes on, it keeps on improving and improving. Cecilia Tillman, what are you advertising? We are advertising iTerracare, iTerracare device. We're just sharing our testimony. iTerracare device, it uses terahertz frequency. That's the frequency between microwave and infrared. So it's between 300 to 3000 microns. It's the same frequency of our cells. And next week on our wellness live, I'm going to present the proper presentation so that you can see all the certifications, all the testimonies. Hi, do you love China, JC? Yes, we love China. We love Philippines. We love America. We love all the nations of the world. Hi, family. I asked, I'm from South Africa. You didn't answer me. Mandisa Bangula. All right, what's your question? How long is this available? It's still available. You just click on that link and it will still be available. Yes, it is available. So that is what we're advertising, but we're really advertising is health. Even if you don't get the iTerracare, that's fine. That's not the goal of this live. The goal is to promote health. Sleep better, put more priority on your peace of mind, cast all your cares to him, for he cares for you. Eat well, exercise, because even if you have this, if you're eating badly and not sleeping enough and you're not drinking water, you're not exercising, then this won't do much really. Of course, it will do something, but it's just amazing. What does it do? Cecilia Tillman. It energizes your body so that the body will be able to be equipped to heal itself, because the body has self-healing properties. God created us amazingly. We're created after the image and likeness of God. So there's so much testimonies. That's what I've been reading here. We've already heard someone with a case of Parkinson's and arthritis, then vision improve. All right. Look at this. May Avincula. She is my mom, been suffering in pain for so long. Leg pain has always been there because she is a tailor since 19 years old. We spent so much on hospital and supplements until someone came and introduced us to iTerracare. This is the best gift we can give to our aging loved ones. iTerra, it's not only an amazing product, but an expression of love to them. So this is the testimony in November 2022, last year. That's how she was, January 2027. Borderline diabetes, proteinuria, slip disc lumbar area, allergic rhinitis, restless leg syndrome, gouty arthritis. And now, look at her. There's no way. Look at that. So her face is noticeably different. It's more glowing. So even if you're healthy already, but you want more glowing skin, you can also use this, the charged water. If you use this device on the water and you can wash your face with that water, you will notice as you do it daily, after a couple of times, you will notice the difference. And most of all, drinking it. So how do you use this? Well, we recommend, again, you drink the charged water first, and then the settings, for the settings here, you can use the low heat first. Low heat, let your body get accustomed to it, and just blow in those places here, in those areas, in your hands, in your shoulders, in your abdomen, in your legs, just 1 minute or 2 minutes each. Just allow the body to get that circulation flowing, and then you'll see the results. Of course, we also send a proper guide, step-by-step guide to everyone who orders this. So once again, if you're there and you're one of those people who ordered last week and even in the previous week, thank you so much for ordering. And some of you have already written to us and say, hey, we've got our product, we'll give it a try. So congratulations to you. We do have several, like 3 people who have placed their order, but we can't see your name or your email. So please do write to us. If you're one of those and you're hearing this, please write to us at in the email. Tell us your name and just tell us, hey, I ordered, but I haven't heard anything. So just give us your name and your email. So write us at lizcribe@gmail.com. That's LIZCRIBE@gmail.com. All right, any more questions or reactions? If not, then we'll leave it at that. Of course, tomorrow, don't forget we have a Sunday live. Please say Sarah. Please say Sarah. I don't know what you mean, Sailor One, Sarah. Please say Sarah. Okay, anyway, tomorrow, don't forget we also have a Sunday live that we always do every day. But today was about health and wellness, clear body, clear mind, clear spirit. It will allow you to flow more freely, right? When we have a lot of stress in our minds, then it will manifest in our body. Or if we have a perfectly sound mind, but our body can't follow our mind, it's a tragedy. So it's important to take care of your health. How do you order? To order is very simple. You just click on this link below, click on the link below and put in the amount. It's 420, put in the amount 420. Or if you're in the US, it's only 380. And in the remarks, you can go ahead and put in your name and email. Please don't forget to put in your name and email if you are going to click on that order. That's why now I'm trying to get those people who ordered 3 of them and they didn't put their name and emails. Please, if you're out there, go ahead and do email us. All right, so the link is there. It's right if you go through the sections. All right, type live chat. I don't know if I can type here. Okay. How do I respond? So just click on that link. I'm trying to give you that link right now. All right. Okay, I'm trying to give you that link. How do you do it? All right. Any questions, please go ahead and type in how do you order. How do you order is you just click on that link and put in the amount, and in the remarks put your name and email. How do you put the link? I need the link to be put in the live chat here. All right. Okay. All right, so that's it for me. If you don't have any questions, remember iTerra Care. Check it out, guys. Give it a try. We have tried this for almost now 3 years, and it is wonderful. It's our advocacy is to have every home, of course, under the banner of Jesus, and every home to have one iTerra Care device. It will help you. We have so much testimonies. We have a person who just had like big things. I don't know what you call them. Is it goiter? Things like here. Just blew it like under the neck like this. After a long time, then it just burst open and fluids just came out. Cyst here. Of course, there are different kinds of cysts. Some are benign, some are, you really need to have it operated on. But we had cysts that were dealt with this. PCOS. We have a lot of cases where it has helped them so much, PCOS, to regulate the flow. And I also say that this stimulates like the stem cells as well. It's working like the stem cells because it's, especially in the spine, when you're blowing the spine, like behind, it's stimulating them. So this is the link behind, below. Just click on that link. That's how you order. Sister Cecilia Tillman. Just put in 420 unless you're in the US, in which case it's 380 and it's free shipping. In the remarks, put in your name and your email. Santiago Mary says, hi guys. Hi, Santiago Mary, how are you doing? We're talking about health today. Fabi, that's how you purchase as well. You click on that link, it's 420 US dollars. But in the US, it's 380, and in some countries, it's 380. But generally, it's 420. Yes, go ahead and click that one. I think I can read a few more testimonials, but you get the idea. You get the idea. And again, we're not making up stories here. We have a disclaimer. This is not a medical device. Yes, a lot of people, thousands and thousands of people, after they've used it, and when their health has come back to normal, their diseases was ended. Like this guy in Papua New Guinea, he had to go back to the government office to register that now he can see again, because he was a person with disability, PWD. He was registered. Of course, you get benefits and all of that. But he had to go back because he was legally blind already. After using the iTeracare device, he had to go back and tell the government, I can now see. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Of course, we give all the glory to God. The person sharing that is a very close family friend of ours, also a pastor, a minister. Because it's wonderful. It's wonderful to share and help people. People's lives change. Imagine people in pain for 10 years. 10 years in pain, ibuprofen, paracetamol, mefenamic acid, painkillers. And once you get hooked to painkillers, you can even go down to addiction of opioids, of painkillers, drugs. I mean, you need it. When the pain is there, you really need to drink that painkiller. So when something like this, like iTeracare, comes along and helps your body deals with itself, and then that pain is reduced or even is taken away, and there's no need for the pill, can you imagine the relief of the family members, of the loved ones, and of course the person suffering themselves? So if you're out there, you need some help in your body. Yes, physically, mentally, you're okay. Spiritually, you're fine. But your body, you can use a little bit of help, a little bit of boost. We recommend every household to have at least one of this device. And again, it's not just to, to sell. It's also to help. Because once and that link takes you straight to the company. So the company will deal with you directly. So we're not like reselling it or what. No, that link is straight from the company. Yeah, we have a spammer here. Where are you from? I'm from the Philippines, but we can ship worldwide, anywhere you are. If you're in Mexico, if you're in Egypt, if you're in Canada, we can ship there. If you're in Korea, we'll ship there. In the US, in Rome, in Paris, in Kenya, in South Africa, in Dubai, in Thailand, in Indonesia, we'll ship it to you. Just click on that link, iTeracare device. Most of the countries are 420. Hi, my father left me and goes to get milk for 10 years. Thing. All right. Come back tomorrow on the live. We are going to pray for you, because tomorrow is just pure prayer. We're not going to mention iTeracare tomorrow. So do come back same time tomorrow, and we're going to have a live. And God willing, Reverend Liz will be with me. Will be able to join me that time. All right, that's it. Any more inquiry on this product, you can also reach out to us and find out, like, is it true? Is it what? Of course, we will know I am a Muslim. All right, that's okay. Muslims pray and Christians pray also. We also pray, so we can pray for you. And, we will pray to, of course, we'll pray to the Lord Jesus. Muslims believe in Jesus, so that's one good thing. Muslims regard Jesus as a prophet. So yeah, we'll pray through him, through Jesus, and we'll pray for you. And there's no harm in praying for you, even if you're a Muslim, that the love of God will cover you and protect you, and that you will be well, and that we'll pray for you to enter heaven. Of course, we'll preach to you Jesus. Amen. That's tomorrow. But for now, it's iTerra Care. Health is for everyone, no matter the religion, no matter the background. Everyone has a right to health. Everyone has a right to life. Everyone has a right to help. And yes, it's already there. Find the link in the description. All right. Thank you so much, Sister Lenora. I think I'll let it go. Maybe I'll read a couple more iTerra Care feedback. Can I have the feedback? Right. As I close, and thank you again for those of you who greeted us happy anniversary. Let me just go back here. All right, testimonial. Okay, here. All right, here. This is Jamie Kusk. This is my first testimonial. I've had the iTerra Care for less than a week. I went to my PCP. I don't know what that is. I went to my PCP and then to a podiatrist. Podiatrist is a doctor of the foot. For this fungal issue on my right great toe, which I've never had before, I was prescribed oral antifungal with potentially severe side effects, especially the liver, and after taking it a few days, my body told me to stop. I've been doing the basic protocol, drinking iTerra Care charged water and using the iTerra Care from the top of my foot, moving the hot air down away from the nail just for 1 to 2 minutes. Twice a day, I use the Old Clean nail polish to brush paint, combination of coconut oil, tea tree oil, and oregano. So far, my nail is growing fast and the pain I had in that toe is gone. Unless there's pressure on it from a cat or a toddler. I'm hoping to heal this within 3 months instead of the typical 1 year I've been told it takes to cure. Wow. So she was given by the foot doctor. Can you believe it? There's actually a doctor, a whole medical doctor who specializes just in feet. Thank God for them. They're called podiatrists. So the podiatrist prescribed him a medicine, but it has severe side effects. So he had to stop it. And then just, wow, you heard it straight from him. And this is the picture. These are his own. You can search. These guys are all on Facebook. You can search them. They're not robot because some of them, our leaders know them personally. So these are not like, on the internet, you have to be careful. There's a lot of scammers there. Even testimonials are fake. So, but these ones are real because we know them. All right. This is my brother-in-law. He married my sister. This one giving the presentation.
The energy levels in every energy centers. They call it chakras. Now, the idea is the more the energy centers are aligned, the better the healing capacity of the body. Now, before the iTerra Care, as you can see, there is just 75% of this guy's energy alignment. It's pretty much disaligned. Have you noticed that? In just 15 minutes of blowing, almost 100%, from 75, it shoot up to 92% of energy alignment. Meaning, in 15 minutes, the body can start healing. Come on. Come on. Come on. 15 minutes. Let's go to testimonies. Whew. This is a friend of ours. A distributor went to her place and started sharing the iTerra Care. This is her condition. She is suffering from immense pain on her body, her back and her knees. And in fact, every time they, what do you call this, extract liquid from her knees, it is almost a cup, half a cup of that liquid. In other words, it's in pain. suffering for 4 years. He has taken medicine and supplements. And luckily an angel came with iTerra Care. Started using it, and after 10 days, I was there, she started walking.
All right, it's a long one, and I guess I'll keep it there. I'll keep it short. But the thing is, we have vetted this as a family. All right. Thank you, Jesus. Happy anniversary. PCP is primary care provider. Thank you for that, Fabi, for educating me. Evans Bonkiyung, what is the cost of iTerra Care if ordered from the UK? I believe it is 380. So just click on that link. Let me answer that right now. UK, so click, I believe you have the link already. Let me answer it to you, but please put in the remarks your name and your email. For all those clicking on the link, it's important for you to put your name there and your email so that I personally, me personally, will take care of your order to make sure, because it's my name on the line and Reverend Liz's name on the line. We're telling people, get this iTerra Care, and we just want to go through the process and make sure the ball doesn't drop, because you know you're gonna come back and say, hey, these people, what's wrong with my order? So I personally will liaise with the company to make sure that you get it. For the UK, it's 450, just because it's euro. It's a different regime. You know, the pound is more expensive. Plus you have the crown customs. So yeah, it's 450 US. But if you use pounds, your money there in the UK, I think is stronger, is higher, if I'm not mistaken. So it's 450. So if you click there, but it's free shipping. Don't worry about it. We'll ship it to you right to your door. No matter where you are in the UK. Hopefully you're not in a boat in the 7 seas. But if you're in the UK, shipping is free as well. Just click in there, put in 450 in the amount, 450. And of course, that's US. And in the remark, put in your name and your email. Email where I can reach you, because I'm going to email you. That email will be me and asking you, hey, Brother Evans, thank you. I've already confirmed. I've talked with the company, and I'm just making sure with them that they're sending your unit right ahead. So that's something that I'm taking upon myself, personal responsibility, that for all of you who is clicking on the link, it is me, myself, who's making sure, I'm not doing a lot, just making sure that you're taken care of. Because of course, it's me who recommended it, and I want to see it through. All right, that's it for now. Any more questions? Please, this is your last chance, because I'm about to end this live. Again, thank you so much for those of you who wished us happy anniversary. And yes, entering 10 years, wow. You'd think it's a long time, but for me, I feel like it's just a short while. There's so much more to learn. Tomorrow, we're having a live every Sunday, God willing. So far, we haven't missed a Sunday live. I don't think so, since we started it. So we thank God for that, and we're not about to start. So as God enables us, tomorrow will be prayer. So you bring in your prayer request. Don't worry, we're not going to sell iTerra Care tomorrow. No mention of this at all. Just a fellowship tomorrow and just catching up and just, yeah. All right, I don't see any more questions regarding iTerra Care or any other comments, so let's end it there. Thank you so much. If you're watching this and it's not live anymore, you can still click on the link and still follow the instruction. Put in the amount, which is 420, unless you're in America, it becomes 380, or if you're in the UK, it's 450, and then put in your name and email. All right, that's it from us here at WeAreOcampo. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you have a great weekend, and see you tomorrow, same time, same place at WeAreOcampo. May God truly bless you. And remember, health is wealth.